It's midnight. Outside temperature is 15 degrees below zero, and we're about to stalk a great Turkish wild boar with Philippe Jaguer, professional hunter from Laika. Here, in Turkey, wild boar are seen more often at night, achieving amazing trophies. Spring is the most suitable season for this kind of hunt, but since we were here, we didn't want to miss this unique hunting opportunity, although our steps were affected by snow and cold, making our way noisier, and the big males were more wary.
This is wild boar. That way. They were working that way, and they wanted to go up.
Thanks to our thermal and infrared night vision cameras, we would locate the wild boar and, following the advice of our Turkish tracker, we would select the specimen to bring down, trying on this frozen night to get the best trophy. As soon as we locate our wild boar, we ought to get as close as possible and take up a good shooting position. The outcome lasted a few seconds, since we couldn't hesitate because the animal was suspecting our presence.
Well, that was an adventure, my friend. Huh? It's 2 o'clock in the morning. We began the stalk at 9 o'clock. And wow, man, it's minus 15, and we tried different places since we began to stalk. Sometimes we took the car, and sometimes we were walking. And now we just decided that 1 hour ago to give a last try and a last chance before we went back to the hotel. And suddenly we saw that group of 6 boars. There is a hill somewhere here, you can't see it for sure, it's dark, and we had the wind was perfect, the light of the moon was in the back, and the only problem was to work with the ice on the way, which was quite noisy. And finally we got that boar, and I'm quite happy because we spent a lot of time the 3 last days for that, and it was our last chance because tomorrow we fly back. So it's really great experience. I'm completely frozen, but it's excellent. I'm very happy. That's Boar Unlimited as its best. Wow.
It was later, after 2 o'clock or so, after charging that female wild boar, we went to rest in order to initiate our last day of turkeys driven hunts. Turkeys driven hunts, second day. Every moment and everywhere are ideal for drinking tea, served in Ottoman-shaped tulip glasses, red-coloured as their flag. Before leaving, we share feelings, experiences and illusions, absorbing the culture of the country.
This is just one of the most amazing things. We are here in the middle of nowhere in Turkey. It seems that we are very close to a village, hunting the wild boars, and suddenly they start to pray. So we're just sitting here, listening the sound of the mosque, praying and calling the people to pray. Just amazing. You can never find something like this anywhere else.
We went here last night at until 3 o'clock, and we saw fresh tracks of wild boars, but we could not manage to get them last night, so we slept 3 hours. We came back this morning for the human hunt on the same place because they think they are still there. Apparently they just threw some fresh tracks, but now unfortunately we lost 1 hour being blocked by the snow because we had to drive over a mountain.
You see the footprints here, big footprints from a big wild boar, I think. These ones in this direction. Crazy.
Once the hunters get to the hunting area, they approach slowly their different blinds.
We go upstairs to the open field, or we go down on the hill, because we know that the wild boars running through the trees. I don't know what is the best plan. we can't shoot. The wild boars must running through us, in the middle of us. I think it's better we look for more space for looking and shooting. What do you think?
Was an amazing 100,000 hectare of snowy zone where to look for the great Turkish wild boar. It seemed a very challenging job.
So we'll see. We just had a brief discussion about what's the best stand. We are currently in a very, very thick bush area, and I think that this is the best spot. We will see a lot of pigs today, and we saw huge kyler tracks this size. Unbelievable. So they are definitely here. We already saw two as we were approaching our stands. It will be a very, very nice day.
Biz gidiyoruz aşağı. Aşağı gittik ama girme. Girmeyin. Oraya bir aşağı. Yerimizi dağılalım şöyle. Yok girmeyin. Hiç belli olmaz. Mezarlıkta bekliyoruz o zaman. Tabii.
As the hunters stayed in their posts, the Turkish people and the hunting beaters were far away from them, deciding the best options for starting the driven hunt through the bush. Ready with their hunting dogs and shotguns. While on their way, they would try to make as much noise as possible, using their voices and cornets, but also by shooting in the air, trying to lead the wild boar out from their spots towards the hunting posts where the expectant hunters were.
Murat, çantayı al. Samet, ayakların konuşma. Ateşle! Hayır! Haydi! Haydi oğlum! Aha!
Due to the snow, it is not easy to track these mountains, and although it is an extra handicap, these extraordinary men are used to it, and they won't rest till they find the wild boar tracks and lead them to the hunters.
This is a very magnificent place. We are up on the mountain and there's a valley going down there. The sun is shining. It's a bit cold. It's an absolutely fantastic weather. It's nothing extreme. This is good. -3. It's quiet. You can just sit here and enjoy the view, and you can say that hunting has been good. We already saw one wild boar, but the shot was very long, so I didn't take it. Well, the drive will start very soon, so we'll see what's happened.
All work has its reward, and we could see a big herd wandering around our area looking for a shelter.
Oh yeah! Woo!
We had a group of wild boar. I shot the second one, and then the smaller came. Two are down, and one with the blood track went up. So there's a blood track. There are some bones on the road, so it shouldn't be far. We had a perfect morning. Hunting is not just about killing. It's about managing the population and being sustainable, because if we shoot everything today, we won't have anything to shoot tomorrow. So we have to think about what we do in the future. And for me, it is very important to make the right shot at the right animal. And that's why today, when a group of wild boar were coming, I was not shooting at the first one. I let the leader of the group, the leading female of the wild boars, go and started to shoot at the second one and then all the others, because the leader of the group will hold the group together. It will not spread, and it will take care of the small piglets if any other female of the group is gone or is dead. So it is very important, and always I keep to this rule that whenever the group of wild boar or even red deer come, I never shoot the first one.
Stefan gets ready, bringing out his .300 Winchester Magnum RWS bullets and loading them onto his Helix rifle from Merkel, as we were able to see lots of wild boar tracks before arriving there.
When you scan the area and you're in wild boar territory, always look for their stepping path. Wild boar really tend to always walk the same ways. I have no idea why they do that, but that's just the way it is. So we found a very, very good path right there. So I expect at least one boar coming from this side as soon as the drive starts. The drivers will push from this side, and we're here and we're ready. So Recep, our guide, he just got from the radio that they have a wounded boar down there. This is maybe the one I shot at. So what we will do now is we go down and take a look and see if we can get the wounded boar.
With the driven hunt already finished, and after the chances we had with that big wild boar herd, we decided to check for any blood tracks. It's so tough and risky to walk on these mountains as the floor is extremely slippery and so on. Our progress is very slow and cautious, but steady. Our steps are suddenly interrupted as Stefan has located a big tusker just in front of our position. We must take our chances and quickly perform a shooting position in order to take a deadly shot onto this huge Turkish wild boar, which would mean the second trophy harvested by this young German hunter. In these moments, nerves and stress are on the edge, but they smoothly give way to attention and concentration, where there's no place for mistake.
This is why Boar Unlimited. So what
Kommt runter.
Oh, siehst du ihn fallen? You see him falling?
Kommt runter. Mach mal Kamera. Und nicht mehr.
Very good.
Jetzt kommt nochmal raus. Irgendwo hier laufen. Diese, weißt du, hier steht, wir laufen, dann der ist abhauen. Ja? Ja, ja. Irgendwo hier raus.
After this adrenaline rush, the Turkish beaters struggle hard to harvest the wild boar we were tracking. Another amazing hunting spot lived at these huge and thick bush mountains. Its wilderness only encourages our job and the spirit of the expedition. Wild Boar Unlimited Tour, a new experience in Turkey, where the landscape of the area is a dream for the wild boar's habitat and breeding, bringing up one of the highest populations worldwide.
So here he is, my second Kyla in Turkey, the Wild Boar Unlimited Tour 2020. I'm so happy. I almost lost confidence, but when I woke up today, I knew I had it. I knew this will be a good day and that we will get some great footage. And we were standing on the other side of the mountain, and this was the first Kyla I shot at. Took 2 bullets. The RWS bullet did an amazing job. We will show you the amount of power the Evolution bullet is actually capable of putting into an animal like this. Absolutely amazing experience when you see those big Kylas walking across those hills here. They are climbing, unbelievable. Like ibex, I said it before, it's unbelievable. It's so steep, and what they do is they walk, and you have to be patient. Don't shoot at them when they're walking, because like every, I don't know, probably every 50 meters they stop and orientate anew. And that's when you take that's when you can take a really good shot. And that's what we did. I'm very happy.
Harvesting this extraordinary trophy, we went back to join the other hunters and test by ourselves the magnitude of these huge wild boar. Incredibly powerful bodies and tusks, and you can see on the faces of the hunters that show you how proud they feel. Turkey has become one of the top hunting destinations for the most demanding hunters. An unforgettable hunting trip where 7 hunters who previously didn't know each other have practiced their passion and established a deep friendship that will last for the rest of their lives. We highlight some of this beautiful footage and memories in the honour of our new friends, where the good mood and atmosphere were the premise of this expedition, which will be the first one of many that we will bring up. It would not be fair to forget the locals, the Turkish, unique and outstanding people who opened for us their hearts. We would like to make a parenthesis and mention the great labour of the local organisation that always prepared us these delicious fire lunches, no matter where, and their people treated us in a very exemplary way, making us feel like in another past time where the ancient people were the privileged ones in their society. The Wild Boar Unlimited spirit is not only the hunt, but also the coexistence, the culture of the country, the adventure, the fellowship, the friendship, and especially our desire to inform and entertain all those great Turkish wild boar fans. As these animals are so unique and special, They cause so many emotions to wild boar hunting lovers like us.
One of the most exciting things about the Wild Boar Unlimited is that we will have the chance to hunt in many places all around the world. At least that is our objective. And how important is that for the filming or for the hunting experience? From my point of view, I think that hunting is a whole package experience. It's not only the shooting, but over anything else, it's just to share fantastic hunting days with people that you have never met. It doesn't matter where they're from, the color of the skin, the religion they belong to. To me, hunting is what you do in the field together with the people that surround you. I mean, it is true that we shot fairly enough wild boars during this trip, but to me, when I get home back and I start to think about this trip, what it gets into my heart, it will be the experience that I had, the days that I shared with the people. All the hunters that were coming with me to this trip, they were from different parts of the world, and it was a great experience to share with them these hunting days. I mean, we will try to keep on going with our Wild Boar Unlimited program. It's a great pleasure to be here, and I hope that we can have the chance in the future to move to other countries to discover all those kind of things that make us a great hunter. So, hope to meet you soon behind and in front of the camera, my friends. Thank you for staying there.